Yo, what's up? This your boy Khujo Goodie, 1/4 of the mighty Goodie Mo B. Check game. I'm down here in Atlanta right now, doing it for the progress report, baby. Cause we about progression. You already know. Yeah.
The progress report.
It's your girl Lala Shepherd checking in. This is the progress report.
Hey, boss, Britt the most lit.
Hey, you already know it's your girl DJ Excel.
Cheer, man. We got a legend in the building, man. Mr. Khujo Goodie Mob.
What's happening? Hey, man, you know, just chili dogging and cold slawing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
These smooth as
Too
hell.
much in that, man. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Down in the city. You know what I'm saying? Coming to the progress report.
Nah,
We
that's
appreciate
right.
you.
I appreciate y'all. What's happening?
Definitely, man. First off, salute the mayor of the streets. You know what I mean? Coalition DJs. He helped set this up. So
DJ
salute to
Outkast,
him.
what's happening?
Most
Appreciate
def.
the love, bro, for sure.
Man,
All
so
day.
you know, we definitely just gonna get right into it. Talk about coming up in Atlanta, man. Just just how was that? Just the vibe of everything. Just growing up in Atlanta, just seeing out of the music, the culture, everything.
Man, growing up in Atlanta, man, as a little boy, when I was coming up, you know, you had like V103, like the Fresh Party, you know what I'm saying, where they would play like, you know what I'm saying, music from all over the country, you know what I'm saying, music from New York, music from California, you know what I'm saying, music from all over the world. And when I heard that, I was like, damn, man, this shit sound real, you know what I'm saying, I can kind of like picture what was going on, you feel what I'm saying? So, with that being said, man, you know what I'm saying, hip-hop had influenced the South a lot, you know what I'm saying, especially when I was coming up in middle school. I seen like stuff like Beat Street, you know what I'm saying, like breaking, stuff like that from New York. So it wasn't just about rapping where I thought it was, you feel what I'm saying, they had a whole nother thing about it. But you know what I'm saying, but coming up in, you know what I'm saying, Atlanta, man, you know, it just depends on what side of town you was on, you feel what I'm saying? So I grew up on the northwest side of town, northwest Atlanta, like what they used to call Bankhead. That's where I grew up at. So I mean, it was hard, you feel what I'm saying? There wasn't no breaks, you know what I'm saying? You had to get it how you got it, you know what I'm saying? Fortunately, you know what I'm saying, I was around some sisters that knew how to do it, you know what I'm saying? And did that thing, you know what I'm saying? Did that thing honestly, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give it up, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I grew up without my father, but my mama did a real good job, you feel me?
Shout out to mom.
I'm still here today, so you know what I'm saying? Shout out to mom, you know what I'm saying? For sure, her birthday was on the 29th.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And my grandma's birthday was today, she 98.
Damn,
wow.
happy
So,
birthday. That's
she
a
still stay
blessing.
on Northwest Atlanta. You feel
Okay.
me? Still off of Hollywood
Grandma's
Road.
ain't moving.
Grandma the North. She said,
That's
y'all
home.
not buying me out.
Real talk.
Damn,
Real
man.
talk.
I mean, that's crazy that you said that about it. It depends on what side of Atlanta that you on, just because your experience may be different
Real
depending
talk.
on what side of Atlanta you on.
Real talk, man. Real talk. I heard, you know what I'm saying, I was coming up, I heard about Decatur when I was living in Southwest Atlanta, because I had moved from Northwest Atlanta, then moved to Southwest Atlanta.
Okay.
And then I started hearing about Decatur, you know what I'm saying, East Atlanta. I was like, boy, them dudes ain't no joke over there, you know what I'm saying? They'll steal your whip, you know what I'm saying? They had a gang called Down by Law out there, you know what I'm saying? Shadi, you know what I'm saying? Y'all heard Shadi?
I don't know.
But Shadi was an MC from New York that moved to Atlanta.
Okay.
And he had a song on the radio called In Atlanta, in Atlanta.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that was like the first song I kind of heard on the radio, was talking about Atlanta. But Decatur was I didn't even want to go out to Decatur. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't, cause the stuff I heard on the on People Record.
Yeah.
And I actually believe that shit. I was like, man, shit, I know these dudes wouldn't be lying. You feel what I'm saying? So you got people like Ghetto Mafia, they was from the east side, you feel what I'm saying? You got niggas like the Hard Boys. They was from Atlanta, man. They was some hard cats. I'm feeling saying they was like some gangsta ass niggas that came out of Atlanta way before all these folk that was talking about they gangster or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? So I got to give it up to them. So that east side was hard. Northwest Atlanta, that shit was hard too. That's what they call Bankhead. You feel what I'm saying? So Bankhead wasn't no joke either. That's where me and T.I. from. T.I. grandma was from Northwest Atlanta. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I stayed in Northwest Atlanta. I stayed in Chapel Falls off Chapel Road. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Northwest Atlanta vet, you feel me? So it's all wood, man. And then College Park wasn't no joke. You know what I'm saying? Old National. That were young bloods and they were from. You feel what I'm saying? Creel Road. You feel what I'm saying? So you want to know anything about the city of Atlanta, man? You pop them tapes in, you pop them CDs in. You know what I'm saying? And folk gonna tell you about the SWATs. You know what I'm saying? Southwest Atlanta. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, we were just talking about that, how like Bankhead ain't Bankhead no more. Like they tore it down, basically. Got all them houses over there. That shit be crazy.
It's on, folks. Hey, that's life, man. It's time to change. So
Yeah.
you either got there get with the times or shit get rolled over. You
True.
feel me?
True.
Real talk.
What does Atlanta mean to hip hop?
Wow, what does Atlanta mean to hip hop? Man, like your show, Atlanta to hip hop or hip hop to Atlanta is progression. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of people can say that hip hop started in New York. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially when you got those elements, that rapping, that dancing,
Break
graffiti,
dancing, yeah.
and goddamn DJing, those elements. But you know what I'm saying? Once the South had got a taste of it, or once Atlanta got a taste of it, man, they started doing some incredible things. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking about the producers doing some incredible things. You feel what I'm saying? Like in New York and shit, or up north, you hear a lot of samples and shit, you know what I'm saying, in the music like that. But down here in the South, man.
That's true that
Man.
you say that. I don't recall too many samples of
True.
down south, and then like when you got like Puff Daddy and them sampling everything.
Yeah,
You know what I
original
mean?
shit.
Yeah, I mean.
That's true.
When you talking about organized noise,
Yeah.
them type of cats, you know what I'm saying, they was digging in the crates. You feel what I'm saying? When, you know what I'm saying, I don't folks talking about digging in the crates, they was really digging in the crates. And they kind of showed a nigga like how they did it, putting the samples out and putting real music in that thing, and that's how Atlanta got that Atlanta sound, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying Atlanta didn't have no sound before them, but them niggas actually took instruments too and put that shit together and made a whole new sound, you feel what I'm saying? So you came out with the Outkast sound, you feel me? You came out with the Goodie Mob sound, then you had your Backbone sound, you had your Cool Breeze, the Witch Doctor, then you had your Future coming up out the dungeon. So, you know what I'm saying? The South, man, they some real quick learners, I can say that, especially to hip hop, man. So it can't just stay stagnated in one place.
Yeah.
You got to move around, you know what I'm saying, and kind of evolve and shit.
Yeah, the
Feel
South
me?
some hustlers, man.
Man.
They had to get up in there.
You talking about trapping, folk? Hey, that's where it started out, man. In Atlanta, as far as that word being coined, you feel what I'm saying? That's what it is in Atlanta.
Right.
You feel me?
Do you feel like the South is running the music game right now?
I say creatively, yeah. I say yeah. I can't say that right now because you see, you got the Migos on the radio doing a lot of things right now. You know what I'm saying, with Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yeah,
feel
when
me,
you
man?
got Jay-Z and B on a
And
track
you
Track
writing,
beat,
and you
yeah.
writing for them.
Yeah,
know what I'm
that's a
saying?
fact.
Shout out to Quality Control, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, doing
you
big
know what I'm saying?
shit.
It's moves like that, you know what I'm saying? And then they're down here in Atlanta. So, I mean, the South kind of got that ball for a minute. You feel what I'm saying? Kind of got the ball for a minute.
Yeah,
No
I
doubt.
agree.
No doubt.
So what artists do you like that's out right now?
Well, man, my 4 songs done put me up on some artists, for real. You know what I'm saying? Put me up on some artists, man. I like Moneybagg Yo. I like
yeah.
him.
Good
I like
choice.
Gunna.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like Young Dolph. He pretty good. He pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
You got a nice lineup.
I mean, it's a couple of more out there. You know what I'm saying? I just like to give the young cats they props. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. I heard some of their work. I even like some of Lil Yachty stuff. I like some of his stuff. Man, I mean, a lot of young cats coming out of Atlanta, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling they drip. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, you know,
That's
'cause-
what it is,
yeah,
too.
A
for
lot of
sure.
drip.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Word.
I don't mean to leave nobody out though. You feel what I'm
yeah,
saying?
no, we
Yeah,
gotta say that
you know what I'm saying?
disclaimer.
Naming a few, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
just a few, man. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out, man. Y'all do y'all thing, man. Y'all keep the culture going though.
For sure. Talk about the Dungeon family.
Dungeon family, man. I like my homeboy Backbone say a group of elite MCs. I guess you can compare the Dungeon family to what you might say a Wu-Tang is to the Northeast. I say the Dungeon family is kind of like that, but on that southern tip. You feel what I'm saying? Because Wu-Tang, they established themselves, you know what I'm saying, as a powerhouse. You feel what I'm saying? So whatever they do, you know that's Wu-Tang. So like whatever Goodie Mob does or Outkast does or Dungeon Family does, you know that type of sound. You feel me? So yeah.
Talk about just, Goodie Mob getting together and forming as a group.
That was a good thing, man. We kind of met up really in high school together. You feel what I'm saying? So I met CeeLo over one of my homeboy houses named Glenn Cook in Southwest Atlanta. niggas had a cipher going and shit. You know what I'm saying? I heard about this little cat and shit. He got in the cipher, man, and started doing their thing. So I got in there with him, and you know what I'm saying? We started going back and forth or whatever. But then it's like, well, shit, you know, me and Gip was there. It was like, well, shit, I like your shit, man. Shit, we like your shit. Well, shit, let's go to the dungeon, man, and we can just, you know, do what we do. You feel what I'm saying? So it was all in high school, man, and music brought us together, man. You know, to put it all in a nutshell, man, our love for putting Atlanta, Georgia on the map, you know what I'm saying, brought us all together, man, to form Goodie Mob. You feel what I'm saying? Because CeeLo had his own thing going on. Big Gip had his own thing going on, and T-Mo and I, you know what I'm saying, we were the Goodie Mob. Right.
No.
Word. Speak about that Atlanta sound. You know what I mean? Talk about your relationship with Outkast, another group very influential in that Atlanta sound.
Oh man, Outkast, them my little brothers, man. Them my little brothers, man. They shit, man. They let us on their album Southern Playlist of Cadillac Music. CeeLo was on the song called Get Up, Get Out and Get Some, and I was on the song called Call of the Wild with Tebow. So, you know what I'm saying, just Organized Noise and them allowing their big brothers to get on that record with them, and them coming through the dungeon and allowing Organized Noise to produce them. You know what I'm saying? They was young at that age, being able to, you know what I'm saying, to kind of take instructions and come out with a masterpiece like, you know what I'm saying, Southern Playlist of Cadillac Music. And shit, they been going since then. You know what I'm saying? Big Boy just dropped the album called Boomerverse.
Yeah.
He's still over there, Stank on you, doing his thing. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm hearing Dre got an album he about to get ready to put out. So, hey man, it's all about progression. You feel what I'm saying?
Drake album. Yeah.
Talk about the
Right.
We need that.
Talk about the 1995 Source Awards, though. You know, when Outkast won for Best New Group, and said the South got something to say. Talk about, what was you doing? I saw Gip on stage.
Man, you know what? I think I might have been out in the crowd, man. I don't know how the hell they got on the stage that fast, man. Because I can remember being in the crowd, and I can remember seeing Q-Tip. I can remember seeing Snoop Dogg. And I can remember when they said that shit, then everybody started booing, but I think Q-Tip and Snoop, man, them niggas was like, yeah, man, they was kind of
real nigga shit,
like, man.
Yeah,
them the only people I seen that didn't boo us, so I think I was kind of like in the crowd, but when dude said that, man, you know what I'm saying, the South got something to say, man, and he's like, man, we got a demo tape, man, that don't nobody want to hear. That was crazy, man, because it was almost like your own people was, you know what I'm saying, hating on you because you from a totally different area, you know what I'm saying, same color as you, you know what I'm saying, go through the same fucking struggle as you. Didn't want to hear what the fuck you had to say, you feel what I'm saying? So with him saying the South got something to say, I hear a lot of people, that sparked a movement for a lot of people down here, you feel me? So man, hey, big ups to Dre, man, for doing that, for, you know what I'm saying, the spirit gave him that energy to come out there and say that, man.
that's a fact, man. That was just monumental.
Iconic moment in hip hop history forever.
Young cat, man. Yeah. Young cat doing that shit.
Word.
True that.
Speak about your grind just early on, you know what I mean? We like to talk about just different sacrifices that, you know, artists had to make. And another question too, off of that question, you know, with being an artist, it's always costed, you know, a lot to put into your craft, right? Like money's always been like a factor with music. Well,
you know what I'm saying? I say your time, man. You know what I'm saying? Money is up there somewhere, but you still got the, you know what I'm saying, your time, man. Your time is priceless.
True.
You feel what I'm saying? What can a nigga pay you for your time, man? So your time and your drive, you know what I'm saying, that really take a lot out of you. Like, I mean, whatever you do, man, just sitting there thinking, you be like, damn, I'm hungry, or damn, I'm thirsty. So that'll take a lot out you, man. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Trying to be as creative as you can, you know what I'm saying, take a lot of time and a lot of energy out you, man. So, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of youth out you. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, with with wisdom come that age where you be able to work smarter and not harder. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what you gotta learn, man, how to work smarter and not harder. So with the digital shit that's going on, and you know what I'm saying, with the social media shit that's going on, it kind of makes it a little bit easier. But I mean, you know what I'm saying, it's time consuming, you know what I'm saying? It's something something gonna drop over here if you spending all your time over here. You feel what I'm saying? So
True.
you gotta
Gotta have
balance that
balance.
shit, man. You gotta balance that shit, man. For real. Everything is a balance though, especially that shit.
Right. When y'all was, putting out music, especially just like in the 90s, like how was the process for the release? Like the release parties, the media runs and things like that. Talk about that process back then.
Well, being with a major record label like LaFace, you know what I'm saying? They had all that shit set up. They had departments that did. They had departments that promote your shit. Right here, they had departments that went to the radio station. They had departments that sat you up here and did interview classes. So we actually had interview classes.
True.
Oh, damn.
Real artist development.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? So a place right here that get your visual shit together. So that was the process with, as far as like with a record label. But as far as like with putting the music together, oh man, we spent the night, man, countless nights, man, on the floor with sleeping bags and all type of shit, man, eating off one plate. I mean, man, eating from one restaurant to that shit went out of business and going to the next restaurant, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? My homeboy Rico Wade, man, his mom let us go to his crib, man, and nigga had music playing all throughout the house, like all the time. So, I mean, that process, man, I mean, it's a commitment process, you feel what I'm saying? And us being young at that age, man, it's like, shit, man, we ain't really got shit to lose, man. I mean, shit, let's go ahead on and get into this, man. So, man, I mean, shit, nights I ain't go home. You feel what I'm saying? Mama worried about where the hell you at. You feel what I'm saying? That type of shit. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
Talk about some shifts that you've seen in the music industry from like, the 90s, the early 2000s to now.
Well, it's a lot, man. I mean, a lot. You get with the dress. That's changed a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, shit with niggas' flows. You know what I'm saying? That changed a lot.
True.
I mean, what motherfuckers accept and what they don't accept. You know what I'm saying? What niggas get away with, they really couldn't get away with back then. So, I mean, it's a lot of shifts and shit into it, man. It's all about, you know what I'm saying, standing your ground on that shit. You know what I'm saying? In the sense, you know what I'm saying, I got a nice foundation. I don't have to stray too far into that. You feel what I'm saying? I could still be, you know what I'm saying, I could still be me. You feel what I'm saying? I could still be Khujo Goodie. And if shit, my fans love it, man. Shit, I love it too. You know what I'm saying? So it's a trial and error thing, man. You gonna hit, you gonna miss. You know what I'm saying? It's just all about you gonna get up or you gonna lay down.
Do you like the culture of hip hop right now, or where it's going? Some people are saying like it's mumble rap, but some people are saying like there's actually a lot of good music out right now.
Well, it is a lot of good music out. And what they might call mama rap, man, I just think that shit is, hard as fuck that a nigga done came up with another genre of
Big
music.
facts.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can clown it, you know what I'm saying? Because if you might not understand what it is, because I kind of didn't understand, because I had to ask a nigga, say, what the fuck is mama rap? I mean, what does that mean? I mean, what?
I ain't gonna lie, I moved to Atlanta. I couldn't understand people from Atlanta to a
Period,
certain
even when they
extent.
talk
So
about
like
it.
mumble rap to somebody might just be like how they
might
talk.
be what
Another
it
motherfucker
is.
from Atlanta can understand exactly what this
That
dude's
might be-
saying.
you know what?
That's true.
That might be another word for somebody saying, you know what I'm saying, the way you talk. Like
It's
from
your
the South.
accent. It's your accent. And a dude might understand like, yo, he real as fuck. Everything.
Exactly what
And
he
I'll be
said. You be like, what he just say, bro?
yeah. So
Goddamn.
I mean, some's mumble, some's just like,
Yeah.
Hey man, that's like I said, another genre. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker come up with another genre of music. That shit hard.
Hell yeah.
that shit
Innovative,
hard.
man.
Might well call that shit mumble.
How do you-
call it rap?
how do you feel? Because I know like in the 90s to now is very different, where a lot of rappers would say like in the 90s, the rappers used to talk about being a drug dealer and stuff, and now everybody's talking about doing the drugs. And I think that's very big on our culture, and it's very influential, and it's kind of going downhill right now. How you feel about that?
I mean, that's hard you say that. I mean, because now, you know what I'm saying, we get into some real type, you know what I'm saying, real
Yeah.
type talk on that. I mean, it seemed like, to me, you know what I'm saying, the motherfucker had to have his rite of passage by letting a nigga know, okay, I used to sell dope, or now I'm selling dope now, or goddamn it, I'm using some of the hardest dope, you know what I'm saying, I'm smoking some of the best weed in the world. Yeah, that shit get kind of tired, man, you know what I'm saying, until somebody come in, or like we was talking about some balance, you feel what I'm saying? I mean, it's just, I mean, it's just all about what you can get away with. You feel what I'm saying? Cause some shit you can't rap about.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Some shit you just had to goddamn be in some type of medium like this and start talking about. Cause you know what I'm saying? You can't just. Some people can do that. Some people can sit in there. I mean, like Talib Kweli. I mean, Mos Def. I mean, Black Thought. I mean, them type of cats. They can do that. I mean, you feel what I'm saying? I mean, it's just. I mean, look at what you hear on the radio. What are you gonna hear on the radio? You're gonna hear something about trapping, right? You're gonna hear something about goddamn stripping. Somebody goddamn stripping. You're gonna hear something about all that shit that's, you know what I'm saying, that's in the dirt right now.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, it ain't as lucrative now to talk about, you know what I'm saying, like, shit, nigga, pull your pants up.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Why you walking around with your pants on the ground like that?
Yeah.
Nigga see your ass, nigga see your nasty ass drawers, nigga see all that type of shit.
Word.
You feel what I'm saying?
I really be looking like that does not look cool.
not a good
like
look.
I don't.
Come on, man. I mean, what the fuck is
And
that?
then the worst part is they got a belt on.
What you got a belt for? You might well come out the house with your drawers on. What
I
you
feel old saying that, but I really do be looking like.
No, for real. Like,
I mean, but it's
your ass
I
hanging up.
mean, niggas can talk about that. You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of people doing it, and you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You can't be scared. I mean, shit. You just gotta keep that shit 1,000. I mean, if nigga don't like it, man, you just don't like it. Just know that when you see this guy, you know what I'm saying. He's just on some other shit right now. You know what I mean? But I mean, a lot of cats young, man. Hopefully they'll grow up out of that shit, man. But I don't condone no artist in this genre to walk around with their pants on the ground like that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? If you gonna represent something, you know what I'm saying, at least pull your goddamn pants up. You know what I'm saying? What woman want that shit, man? I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that nigga, oh, this nigga got his pants. Come on, man.
Ass all out.
Ass all out. Come on, man. That shit ain't got. Hey, man.
I ain't gonna lie, like there's so many rappers that perform in front of us, and we can't even focus because it's like. And then you got like the tighty whities on, so your butt look a little tight. It just look like
when they boxers is like above
man.
the pants and they don't know it, so it's like they ass is really hanging out. Like,
It's real
you don't even know your
distracting.
ass out right
You don't
now,
see
bro.
nobody in country music walking out on the stage. You don't see
Facts.
Willie Nelson walking on the stage out
Facts.
there with his drawers and shit on the goddamn ground like that. But I mean, that's just one thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can sit
But
here and
it's
come
bad
down like.
because people judge off
Yeah.
of that, you know, and then
I mean, a lot of people say,
somewhere
well, them
else.
niggas make a lot of money on rap music, but but do they respect it, folks? Do they
Facts.
respect it, man? I mean,
True,
come on, man.
true.
Do they really respect it, or is it
or they just jumping on for the
or
money.
is it just entertainment for them folk, man? I mean,
True.
Yeah.
So you got some sons. We're talking about your son. You got more than one son, or just?
Yeah, I got 4 sons.
Okay.
I got 4
Are they
boys.
into music?
Yeah, they into music. Yeah.
Okay. How you feel about that? You try to coach them and guide them?
Well, shit, yeah, of course. They know that I tell them, I said, son, some of that shit ain't real. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, I see a lot of cats, man, with stack phones and shit. I'm like, damn, that's a lot of money.
Where
I'm like, damn, son, I wouldn't even need to rap. If I had that type money right now, what the fuck I'm rapping for? Why am I rapping? I'm good. I mean, that's what rap was supposed to be about. You know what I'm saying? Niggas getting out the hood. You know what I'm saying? Buying your mama a house, or a car, buying your dad a whoop the wood, this or that. You know what I'm saying? You talk about some real shit. But shit, man, in this era, man, you didn't. I mean, you seeing a lot of motherfucking money. I'm like, motherfuckers just throwing motherfucking money right now. That's kind of scary. You know what I'm saying? You know how they say all money ain't good money. You feel what I'm saying? So I try to coach them in that shit. I try to tell them, look, man, hell, don't be out here fucking with these hoes, man. I mean, until you get married. I mean, come on, man. I mean, get your education. You feel what I'm saying? Go to school. Focus on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Get you a job. Get you that type of shit. Then go out there. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of women out here. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a
I mean,
fact.
there's plenty of women out here. So that's what I kind of tell them. And kind of just like if they go into a movie somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Some type of crazy ass movie. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling motherfucker, hey man, you know this now. Come on, you know this and that. You know what I'm saying? Just a little coaching, man. You know what I'm saying? A little something. You know what I'm saying? They fortunate they had their mom and dad with them, so
Oh, that's what's
they
up.
try to get both sides of that damn thing.
That's what's up.
Where what would be your advice to somebody who is not a gimmick rapper and somebody who is a true lyricist? You know what I mean? It's like it's a time and a place for it, but you know, a lot of them, the ones that I know, they just feel like it just ain't time for them right now. So what would your advice be for them?
When you say a gimmick rapper, what you mean?
just somebody that's just kind of just doing music, based off of what's going on,
trendy,
and,
like
not necessarily talking about anything with substance,
Or
just
trying to talk about some gangster shit they never have experienced.
right, that, yeah.
I mean, shit, it's getting to a point to where it's entertainment now. You feel what I'm saying? Just like you got your genres of, just say movies for instance. You got your horror movies. You got your your adventure movies, your action movies. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, it's all about who you inspired by. You feel what I'm saying? I was inspired by motherfuckers like, Public Enemy. You know what I'm saying? Naughty by Nature. Goddamn Cypress Hill. You know what I'm saying? I mean Curtis Blow. I mean Houdini. You know what I'm saying? The Fat Boys. You know what I'm saying? All them people had different type of styles. You know what I'm saying? Then now one of them sound like nobody else. So with that being said, I had in my mind, I was like, well, damn, I can't sound like them. You know what I'm saying? So I got to create something else. So it's about your upbringing, man. Who you fuck with, man. Some people got them come up off of jazz, soul. You know what I'm saying? They should be more rounded. You feel what I'm saying?
True.
But I mean, shit, you can get a young cat in here, man, do a song, man, one song. And it might not be no hard gangster shit, you feel what I'm saying? But it might be something that a whole bunch of people relate to, you feel what I'm saying? Then the nigga got a billion streams.
Yeah, but you said, I think you're right that it is more about entertainment, because especially with social media and stuff, a lot of these people that are supposed to be rappers, they're getting followers off of their Instagram, and we don't even know what song they're doing.
Look, man, you can buy followers, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You can buy followers. I done went to my page, went to a Goodie page, right? And I'm like, man, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
We didn't press this guy. I mean, you see what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, how did this? I mean, it's like, I done seen it, man. They done sent me emails, say, man, you pay us like $50-some.
Oh, hell yeah.
You can get goddamn 100,000 follow me. And if you got bread, man, and you out in the street traveling,
I always say I want real followers. Like, I'd rather take
people that's really gonna interact with
10,000 real followers than 100 fake ones, because your
Fan
fam,
followers.
they not going to come out.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
But,
yeah. It's the times, man, that we living in now. So, I mean, hell, I still like writing my raps on paper. Some folk like, you know what I'm saying, writing their raps in phones. I mean, I do it, but it's just something about, you know what I'm saying, feeling
And you
that
still
shit.
recording?
Yeah, we still right
Yeah,
too.
most definitely. Yeah, matter of fact, I just dropped a new song on iTunes. It's called Orange Hall.
Okay.
Orange Hall, man, and that's taking me back to high school. I used to go to high school in Benjamin E. Mays in Southwest Atlanta, and my homeroom was on this Orange Hall for 4 years. And the thing about it is, we was on the hall with the special ed children, with what you might call special education children. Right? Our classes, my room was what you might call the only normal room, but niggas had problems too. You feel what I'm saying? But these motherfuckers was smart, man.
Yeah.
These guys might look different or talk different, man.
Some of them are the smartest.
Man,
Like,
smart, man. So that kind of remind me about that. So I called it Orange Hall, man, because I went just stupid dumb on it. You know what I'm saying? Just on some rap shit, man. It's a work of art to me. You know what I'm saying? I think all my shit is a work of art, man. You feel what I'm saying? Whether it's garbage or trash, it's my shit.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I wrote that motherfucker.
so is it a song or
Actually, it's a song. It's a
Okay.
song, actually, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm setting up for an album. I'm about to get ready to drop, so you know what I'm saying? Hope we can get that thing out this year. And man, we just riding the Goodie wave right now. 20th anniversary for Still Standing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One of the hardest Goodie records, I think, man. You know what I'm saying? To come out.
I was about to ask you, can we expect a reunion tour or something like that?
Man, it's funny you said that, man. Man, we setting up some shit right now, man. For matter of fact, we're gonna be at the One Music Fest.
Okay.
We're gonna do a little something, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a special guest appearance. You know what I'm saying? And
Dope.
we're doing something with Erykah Badu next month, man, in Kansas.
That's
gonna
my
be
girl.
on the
Yeah,
19th.
we love Erykah.
Most I willing. You know what I'm saying? On the 19th of October, man.
Tell Erykah to slide through the prize.
Yeah.
We just want to FaceTime.
Take a sticker with you or something.
Everybody gets
FaceTime
something,
me, that's
man.
it. I ain't
I
gonna
see
say
we-
nothing. That's
Mother.
gonna be dope.
So we moving, man. We moving.
That's dope.
That's what's
We
up.
planning a new album too. So man, be on the
That's
lookout
major.
for sure.
How did y'all? Oh,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, how did y'all maintain a relationship over all these years?
Like I said, man, music, man, our will to, you know what I'm saying, man, keep our fans, you know what I'm saying, satisfied with. I mean, I can't go nowhere. You feel what I'm saying? Not on no bad thing, but it's like a person will recognize me. They're like, man, when y'all gonna put out a new record? When y'all gonna put out a new record, man? So, you know, it's that type of drive, man. So that's what prompted us to do it, man, and just really seeing each other doing their own thing. Like Big Gip got his cannabis line out in California. It's called 3C's.
Okay.
Gip Goodie. So y'all grab that, man. Y'all get out there on the West Coast. And you know, man, just trying to stay, you know what I'm saying, we're just staying relevant, you know what I'm saying, in the face of the social media, man. So it's that drive to keep doing music, man.
That's what's up.
I was just gonna ask, you know, about just your your opinion on just, you know, the community and just people like Keisha Bottoms, you know, people like that. So, you know, talk about that. Just talk about what she's doing for the community and just things that you're doing as well.
Well, you know, big shout out to Keisha Bottles, man, because I heard her say something on the social media about getting a A-Town concert going for the Super Bowl next year.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And she definitely mentioned Goodie Mob amongst other artists, man. So big
so
shout
she
out
a
to
real
that, man. You know what I'm
one.
saying? So that just let me know where she is as far as, you know what I'm saying, her you know what I'm saying, her range of ATL hip hop. You feel what I'm saying?
right.
So hey, I agree with that. So man, you know, she got some good things in place right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just hope Atlanta give her a chance. Cause she cleaning out the trash down there. You
Nah,
feel what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
See what
She
she
doing
doing
a great
now.
job.
Shout out to
Really
Keisha.
is.
You know what I'm saying? She cleaning the trash out, man. So shout out to Keisha Bottoms out there for sure, man, for doing it for the sisters out there for real.
Facts.
Already.
Last question of the night, man. Our show is called The Progress Report. We talk about getting better and all that good stuff. So how would you define the word progress?
I would define the word progress as moving forward in the best way possible with the tools you got. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of people do a lot of things with less. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I say. Focus on the goal ahead, man. You know, planning ahead, man, and just, you know what I'm saying, always wanting to progress. You know what I'm saying? Move to that next level. You know what I'm saying? Moving to that next level. That's what I say.
Definitely, man.
Dope.
Real talk.
Sheesh. Well, yeah, it's been a pleasure talking to you, man. We appreciate
Yes,
you
sir.
so much
Appreciate
for
y'all.
coming
No
through the
problem.
Progress
Appreciate
Report.
that. Yeah.
Definitely, man. Well, let them know your social media.
Oh yeah, you can see me on at Goodie Mob, GOODIEMOB. You can see us on that. Twitter, Goodie Mob Music. Facebook, Goodie Mob Music. Holler at me at KhujoGoodie.bandcamp.com. You can get a little taste of what I got out. You know what I'm saying? I got about 5 songs. Then I got a rap mix CD that DJ Princess Cut did for me.
Okay.
So man, y'all can definitely go there and check me out, man. And shit, man. See you in a minute.
That's right. All right, man. It's the
Lit,
Progress
lit.
Report.
Hey.
Good shit, man.